Hello. Welcome. Welcome Diablo, Deloco, Reiji, Chocolate, Umbran, Reiji, Jusagi, Violet, Spooky, Bird, Winder, Mastma and Lady J. I already got to Artificial Dream in Arcadia. I don't know when, but one of the other sales I got it. Welcome Shadow Moon. Welcome Plove. I hope I said hello to all of you. There's so many of you today. You found the joy of Christmas. Congratulations. I saw Brazilian drug dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive mid. I need to close it in my queue. It looked very insane. It's Hakita approved. Really? I have 3 no idea what a mid is. There's a quote on the store page from him. If it's kind of crazy. Sorry Jusagi, I'm not going to do that. I do not have $1 million. Welcome Otter. Today, I am God's sleepiest soldier. Maybe I just messed a little too hard, now I'm sleepy. When did I go to bed? I stayed up until 7 and playing Fate Grand Order because it just got a new chapter. And then I got a migraine. So I woke up and then stared at my computer until it went away, and then I went back to sleep for a while. I also ate some meatballs, those were pretty good. I felt a lot better after eating. I think I may have forgotten to eat anything but snacks yesterday. Hold on, this requires precision. Thank you for the stale bread. Yeah, so my family has recently acquired the tradition of giving me a bunch of jerky. It's a good stocking stuffer sorta. Why must the marbles be like this? You can shove fresh beef into a Christmas stocking. You cannot. Yeah, in my migraine and sleepy stupor I watched Tenma play Black Souls. She also killed all of Dodo's friends and then Dodo. Kind of terrifying. Tenma is kind of dangerous. You have not had lunch or dinner? I recommend eating. Eating made me feel a lot better. Why did I say that quiet? But yeah, today is the sleepy game recommendation stream. Let me look at this Brazil thing. Winder, this is a dangerous object. I'm not sure I like the energy this hat holds. One second, let me make a list so I don't forget things you tell me to look at. Look, I'm so prepared today. I have a notepad open. So cool. I guess I'll just be a present today. Welcome, dogs. Hello. It's me, Sandtail. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I am not going to stream Steam itself because I worry about random things. Since Steam has some loot stuff on it and I don't want to change my settings. Wow, it's even got a quote from Vinny Vine Sauce. Is this game actually like fun, or is it a meme game? Does that mean off stream I love the lewd stuff? Not exactly. But what if they put a game on Steam that's as good as Black Souls, but I miss it because I filtered it? Is that weird? No, Otter, I do the same thing. Just use an anonymous browser. Then I'd have to capture a browser. Annoying. Don't take my SZO points. It's Quake, but are the levels good? Is Black Souls really that good? Yeah. This game is in early access. What could that even mean? I looked at the early access thing and it says the game is not ready to launch. Well, it's like $2. I guess I can probably get a stream out of it. I do not own that game, Mastma. Though it is kind of funny doing a Steam discovery queue and you go from like this Quake Brassel Hell game, and then the next thing you see is a femboy dating simulator or something. Steam really has a lot of variety in it. Should you spend 2.50 on Grim Dawn? I've played a lot of Grim Dawn, but on an earlier version. If you like Diablo-style games, or are a fan of Titan Quest, $2.50 is an excellent deal. Why would I get Koikatsu Party? Angerfoot is on my wishlist, but this sale I had like 6 FPS games on my wishlist. I tried to only buy one of them so I wouldn't spend like $200 on the sale. I can't remember which one I bought though. Let me check. I bought some games the other day. The other day I bought Home Safety Hotline, Donut County, Mouthwashing, Turbo Overkill, and Crosscode. am not buying a custom-made game. I don't have any interest in owning koikatsu. It's more of a character creator. And I mean, the other stuff too I suppose, but I'm not streaming that. Remake the variants in a maid mansion. This is a not so elaborate plan to get me to wear a maid outfit. Welcome pilots. You are not Discord kittens. I'm flipping it upside down since I disagree with it. That's quite the title on that game, Mastma. I see you're doing some research there. Let's just paste that title in there. Imagine the stream. I feel like it could go very wrong. You are not a basket of abandoned kittens. You are not kittens at all. Maybe someone put you in a box though. I'm pretty funny and should take up streaming. Who would watch that? Welcome, Playergen. I am sleepy, but I am doing my best. Welcome, random person. Dogs, that's very sad. I hope some cute girl adopts you and gives you a nice home. No Discord kittens pilots. Cute girls hate you. What did you do to draw their ire? What is Run Factory even about? Is it just a farming sim? I wasn't ignoring you, was it? That's a lot of games. It's the original RPG Harvest Moon and you marry cute girls. Oh god, the Steam page trailer jump scared me. I've heard Bloodstained isn't actually that good though. Is this an incorrect thing that I was told? You posted S-Wings once. What the hell are S-Wings? Maybe I don't need to know. What recommendations do I have? Should we go through my recommendations first? I southeast. C. I am not very good at recommending games. Let me think for a sec. For games that I've played this year. Withering Rooms, Echo Point Nova, and Abiotic Factory are probably my favorite ones I've played this year. Abiotic Factor is 20% off. It's very good. It's a Half-Life styled survival craft. Withering Rooms is like a roguelike, but a side-scrolling thing. It's hard to explain, but it's very cool. It is 20% off and has a demo. Echo Point Nova is a fast-paced shooter. It's very good. Also, the music we are listening to ambiently is from its soundtrack. It is also 20% off. All three of these games are like $20 and I recommend them. I got Turbo Overkill already. Pseudo-Regalia is a Metroidvania and I feel like I need to be in a specific mental state to play those and am not in it right now. I should get H3 or I have some other VR games to play before I buy more VR games. I'm stealing your vital organs, pirates, sorry. Echo Point Nova also has a demo, though it's hidden on the right side for some reason. I haven't beat Mr. Izakaya yet, so I should hold off on the DLCs. Why are you redeeming Mind Break? Oh, to help me get in the mood. I see. Welcome Necro News. I am drowning in video game recommendations. I also you are booster because you called me a nerd. But I guess L calls people nerds sometimes too. Whoever you are, welcome. Am I going to play Pseudo-Regalia? I probably won't buy it this sale, but maybe in the future. Dismantled, a Doom mod survival horror at 0.99. Let me look. Oh god, gift jump scare. Thank you booster for gifting me Witchfire. With appears to be an FPS roguelite Souls-like extraction shooter. How did all of these genres mix together? I'll like it very well. I'll definitely give it a try sometime. Scorn. I've heard Scorn is weird and everything looks like a schlong. Lethal League Blaze. I don't know if it's on sale, I can check. It's 50% off. It's a ball game apparently. Dismantled is like $1. I will probably buy it. The notepad gets longer. You fight with the ball, not with your balls. Thank you for the important clarification. Welcome, Ryan. Is it like a PvP game? Does it have single player? I am not much for PvP these days, to be honest. I am going to wait on Pseudoregalia for me to be in a more Metroidvania mood. Codename Bakery is more GFL stuff. I think I'll be happy with Girls Frontline for now. It seems like Lethal League Blaze is mostly focused on fighting other people and stuff. At least, the reviews talk about the multiplayer a bit. What kind of single player content does it have? A story mode. But like, how long is it? A few hours. I think I'll add it to the wishlist and look at it in another sale. I looked at Tactical Breach Wizards and I've heard good things and also bad things. The main bad thing I heard is mostly just that it's more about solving the situations the way the game wants you to. That's also kind of how I heard about Into the Breach. And that sort of turns me away from strategy games when they do it. Prince of Persia. Wow, they people hate it in the recent reviews. Apparently this Prince of Persia game isn't actually the first one. Weird. This is like a reboot. Merry Christmas Osama Garso. If you stand close enough, are you standing under the mistletoe? If you approach me, you will be attacked. Welcome Tremtle. All the variants are the same height of 71.92 inches tall. Princess Maker 2 is $10. If I want to ruin a little girl's life. That does sound like pretty fun stream content. How good are these games really though? I've never played one of these Raise a Child games before. Welcome Purity. I should have one that is just at 71.92 cm to mix things up for fun. The small variant. Which variant has the shortest energy? I kind of leaked the idea of a Princess Maker stream. Would Princess Make 2 be the game to do it though? I know there's a bunch of games in this genre. You think Shade has the shortest energy? Don't tell Shade that. Shade will be very upset. Donate Pumpkin King to short jail. Pumpkin King is Shade wearing a costume so. Lunacid, the King's Field like. I've seen some people play it before on stream, but I never saw anyone beat it. It always worries me when I see that. But maybe it's just that streamers aren't very good at finishing single-player games unless they're me. I bought that game where you're a hole and it has Katamari energy sorta. Well, in the sense that you eat objects to become larger. I am too strong. I immediately forgot what I just said, so I don't know what I was strong about. I can't really play a driving game on stream. I am very bad at driving, and also I cannot type to you while driving or we will crash. It's less about the keyboard and mouse and more about my curse. The curse of being bad at driving. Jeff the Shark, the Marvel Rivals character. Basically, the curse is every time I try to drive a video game vehicle, there's probably like a 50% chance I will just crash into something. Or something will go insanely wrong. You can see if quite often when I play Halo games. You should not trust me with a vehicle. What is this? I am rotund. I cannot drive a real car either, I do not have a license. Am I dropping frames noticeably? It seems like I'm not dropping many, but every so often I am. I'll go fix it, be right back. That should be more stable. I don't think you can just give your license to me, dogs. What was I saying? Run away from the left screen. The terror of the left screen. Let me start going through these recommendations Pluv sent. Technomancer apparently has issues with running on newer PCs, though this guy mentions Windows 11, which I don't currently have. Dogs, what am I even supposed to say about that? I am carrying your team. I am happy to help. Indigo Prophecy is an absolutely hilarious game. The problem is I've already watched like 3 people play it. The problem with Catherine is it's not like the most modern version of Catherine. They won't put Catherine full body on Steam for some reason. Vash is another streamer I've known for a while, don't worry about it. Let me look at Cogmind. Sci-fi roguelike epic. Where you play a robot building yourself. It's a traditional roguelike too. So the tags claim. This thing's like one of those insane games that if you learn how to play it you will look very crazy. Cogmind seems good, but a bit expensive for me. Only 10% off, so I'll wishlist it for now. Other side. I think I saw that before and it looked weird. How close to scam is it really? Well, it's in early access, so it might go on sale once it actually comes out or something. Why do we have to call every squad-based SRPG XCOM like? Well, sometimes it's deserved. Layering is so powerful. Looking at other side. I have no idea how I feel about it. That new numbers is one winner made in Code Vein, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at Sonar Shock. It's a horror dungeon crawler that was made in 2024 but looks like it was made like 20 plus years ago. I kind of like that we're making games like this again though. This is like a System Shock clone, right? Is it more like? Will I have to receive instructions on how to beat the game like I did with System Shock? I liked System Shock, but that was like my one problem with it. It's not that bad. That's good. Seems like it's got some length to it, judging by the playtime in the reviews. For $6, probably no a bad deal. I'm not sure whether to wishlist it or buy it. There you go, Diablo. I'll put Sonar Shock on the wish list. I'm trying to spend too much money because I do not have that much money. I should get TCG Card Shop Simulator and be like myself from Tuber Summit. That's not a bad idea. Though I am not actually sure like how much of a game it has. I have an audibly creative community. You are part of that though, dogs. You also draw stuff. We should collab with that game. It's single player only though. You fell off. You know what you should do when you fall down, dogs. You should probably take a nap or something, but then get back up later when you're feeling better. Call it a race and stream at the same time. What would we race to? Dogs is my strongest fan. We'll need to have a tournament to find that out. I am not disinterested in TCG Card Shop Simulator. It's also got like modding so you could put whatever cards you want in it. I'll wishlist it but not buy it this time, I think. A foil factory? You'd have to be pretty lucky to get one of those. Cogmind is okay, it looks neat. I should hassle Void Wave SEO until I am in Purity's card game. Is there some like less harassment oriented way to get into it? I've missed 3 hat redeems. Well, pilots, You've missed 10 hat redeems. I mailed them to you. Winder, I don't want that one right now, it's scaring away my Christmas cheer. Well, so is this horrible thing too, I suppose. Other side is Conway Fu. I did see that. Though I am not sure if I want to play an SCOM game right now. I guess that's a bit silly considering the girls' frontline I have been playing. But perhaps girls' frontline is fulfilling the pyramid of needs that has SCOM in it. How far? Oh, you got distanced. It happens. You did fall behind quite a bit if you're looking at other side. He asks people to email him when they're preparing each wave. I should probably look into that then. The screen is getting very cluttered with me. Researching and submitting my brand to be formally included. Scary. Like that. Wow, you made this image so much cuter. Alright, let's see. What were we on next? Wayward. Turn-based top-down. Open world survival craft. Sounds like it's neat but perhaps a little tedious at times. This review says it feels like playing an operating system, which is pretty funny. It kind of makes me think I should just play more Ellen though. I think I'll wishlist it and give it another look later. Why would I play Elona when I have Ellen? Sorry pirates, that's just going to happen. Let me look at Road Warden. Text-based RPG with pixel art. The problem with this is that I don't know how to read. It looks pretty cool though. It has a demo, so I'll give the demo a try and put it on the wishlist. Pirates, I try not to send you there because if you go there you kind of like die. And then you don't remember me anymore. You have to remember me, but don't remember me too much or else. Star Explorers looks weird. Some people say it's a bit clunky. I think Scavengers 4 is on the wishlist, but I haven't played it yet. Maybe I should get that one before this one. Tremble, don't blush, it wasn't anything lewd. I haven't played a Far Cry game since Far Cry 2 and I maybe play like an hour of Far Cry 2. Dishonored. I've actually played Dishonored before, but it was a long time ago. If I remember right, I had some problems with the game. I think it was mostly that Playing a pacifist or stealth sort of run isn't as fun as being a murderer. But if you're a murderer, you get a bad ending. Well, you said Dishenward, not Dishenward 2. So I am talking about Dishenward 1. Why can't I say Dishenward? Dishonor. Dishenward. Dishonored. I can't win. But yeah, that was my problem with Dishenward 1. Is Dishenward 2 any good? What game is this numbers created in? What games did I get? So far, like 3. The other day I bought these ones. Oh wow, I hadn't been showing this on the screen the whole time. I had a whole list on the screen for me but forgot to show it to you. I am probably buying these 3. I have Yakuza 0 already, but I haven't played it yet. Cyberpunk 2077 is something I'm interested in but not sure when I'll do it. Yeah, I kept that space empty so I wouldn't get in the way of the text box. I don't know if I can make it any more readable. Buy it now. Costs money though. Apparently I'm dropping frames again. How though I already lowered the bitrate? You'll buy it for me? You don't have to do that. Mullet Mad Jack. I think I've heard of it. But I've also got like 6 FPS games lined up to play right now. I'll play Silent Hill 2 when it's cheaper. You don't need to donate for it. Why am I probably going to buy a Portuguese traffic game? It's like $2 or something. We'll get a stream out of it and it will be funny. Yeah, I played Dusk this year, I think. It was a neat game. It's on sale and it's still like $55 Shadow Moon. I am running out of space for these. $55 is cheaper than $75. True, but also not cheap enough for me to buy it. I think I'd be the Silent Hill 2 remake for about $30. I have Valk Chronicles. Oh wow, I do. When did that happen? I must have gotten it from a Humble Bundle or something. Do I like Metroidvanias? I've not played that many, and I think I need to be in the right mindset for the. And am not in that mindset right now. Rabbit hole. It sounds like it's a bit difficult. It's free though, so it's not really a sale thing. I don't really play company op games on stream often because that requires another person to exist, and we all know that other people aren't actually real. Any other games you guys want me to take a look at? That stings. Why? I think this one might need a haircut. Epic battle fantasy. Let me look. Turn-based RPG adventure. Why is that girl wearing a cow print dress? This game looks very silly. Put all of them on the tail and swoosh them around. Sounds dangerous. 2 lunar nights. It looks nice, but I've got another like 4 games I already own that I should play, I think. I have a dungeon crawler and a restaurant one to play still. Bounty Hunter. I don't know why, but I feel an aversion to Star Wars games. What if it turns out I really like Star Wars and then I have to confront the fact that Disney did all that stuff to it? Yeah, I guess it is hater energy, sorry. I'm not sure why. Indeed, I did buy Crosscode the other day. But it will be a while until I actually play it. But probably sometime in 2025. Afraid of turning into you? Probably. Tactical Breach Wizards doesn't look bad, but I have some concerns about it. Pirates, sometimes I think Silksong is never coming out, just so the Silksong fans can suffer eternally. Which honestly, pretty funny, sorry to say. I'm not sure why people are looking forward to Silksong so much. I mean, I didn't dislike Hollow Knight, but it's not like Silksong is literally Half-Life 3. Should you play Hollow Knight? I'd say it's worth a play. It's not a bad game, though it has a couple things in it that prevent me from replaying the game ever. 9 Souls is on the wishlist and I plan to get it eventually. But it's a bit expensive and it's a Metroidvania. Let me look at Evil tonight. It looks like you shotgun mates. Looks neat. I'll wishlist it. They took Marvel Ultimate Alliance off Steam. Why'd they go into that? Big YouTuber dropped a hit video on Valve. I don't really care what big YouTubers think, to be honest. The publisher went bankrupt. That sucks. The child gambling stuff, that cringe take again. I have Project Zomboid, but indeed better with friends. But also it's kind of a weird game. It has some design issues that are there mostly so the game can be more realistic. But I've never been too much of a fan of realism when it makes the game less fun. Would I gamble you on the black market if you were a child? Probably not, that sounds pretty illegal. I don't think their gambling targets children. Counter-Strike 2 is the game with the heaviest loot box market, I would say. And I definitely think more children are playing Fortnite than they are playing Counter-Strike 2. Enderl, haven't heard of it. In terms of scummy monetization models, I don't think Counter-Strike is anywhere near the scummiest of them all. especially for targeting children, because I don't think Counter-Strike markets to children like at all even. Like Fortnite and Call of Duty are definitely more marketing towards the younger generation. I can tell because all of the trailers are insanely cringe. And Earl looks neat. Oh, it's a Skyrim mod. Weird. I don't really take much issue with cosmetics only loot boxes. Like, I simply do not care. I dislike the gambling websites that are third party and that sort of stuff for Counter-Strike though. But from what I see Valve doing with their loot boxes, it's not something I would say this is evil, this is bad. The gambling websites aren't run by Valve though. And I'm pretty sure Thief shut down a number of them in the past too. Would he accept funding from the US military in exchange for design tweaks? Depends on the tweaks. Depends on the funding. If they give me $10,000 and tell me that I need to carry a gun, that sounds like a nice deal. Valve only did that after facing some legal action. I think Valve just kind of doesn't want to deal with it. I don't think that's because Valve is easy, but more of because Valve would rather do anything else other than sue websites. I mean, if you hit a child with a car, it's like mostly your fault, not mine. I mean, Call of Duty tries to be a little realistic and it's a little propaganda too. I don't really mind that though. If you join the military because of Call of Duty, you might be a little bit of a silly guy. I made you do it. Sorry, dogs. I don't know. There's way less ethical child stuff in video games than Valve not suing every gambling website that pops up. Like Roblox uses actual child labor, doesn't it? I don't think they have the professional economist anymore. Didn't that guy leave? Is Black on Steam? I can check. Is it BLCK or something else? I don't think it's this game. Sick. This game has 2 user reviews. Okay, the breast milk thief at Blizzard was probably hurting someone. Yeah, literally stealing food from a baby. I do hate children, but that doesn't mean I want them to be harmed. Amazing cultivation simulator. Rent those games like insanely unhinged to crazy degrees. I mean, I think it would be nice if those gambling websites stopped exist or at least filtered children somehow. But ultimately I don't think it really matters that much. I am not going to put the management of third-party websites on Valve though. Guppy. Hello Guppy, welcome. Oh, Booster has given me another thing. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the gift of Reaver. And the gift of Forgive Me, Father. Let me look at what these games are. Reaver is an ultra-fast FPS with mobility. Yeah, this is probably a game I will like. Thank you. Have I gotten coal yet? Surprisingly nope. Welcome Daniel. Forgive Me Father is another FPS. Looks like a Lovecraft one. Thank you for the FPS games, I will play them eventually. I have like 10 FPS games in queue to play now though. I am blast in everything in sight apparently. You're shy to DM me? I am too cool. Don't be afraid, you can DM me whenever. Though I might be a little slow to respond. I won't mind a DM in any case though. I love the fish, I love the guppy. Super cool fish. Ever played any puppet combo games? I don't think I have. Yeah, you can DM me to Otter. Puppet Combo looks like an interesting publisher. That rabbit sure is killing those people. You don't get any money if you DM me. Nun Massacre. Are you being killed by nuns or are they killing you? Apparently Nun Massacre is not on Steam for some reason. Their other games are though. Fear on itch it seems. Looks like some interesting games. Killed by Nun. The Terror. Have I played Furry? I think I have it, but I haven't played it yet. Oh no, I pronounce it like furry. Thank you for the remember, Puri. I appreciate this tree fitty. Wow, 27 months though. It's been a long time since I got YouTube partner at this point. I am not a furry. Just a cat. Winder has redeemed this. This might be the first furry art I received actually. Thanks for becoming a member, Guppy. You can't see half of that art because the video games are in the way. Oh well. I hope you enjoy your 3 emails. The first may have been the comparison sketch drew. We are running out of space for numbers images. There are so many numbers images. Today we give the gift of numbers, I guess. Anyways, we went through a lot of games here today. And I am even going to buy some, so that's nice. Are there any more recommendations, or should I give recommendations to you now? There's going to be a Baby Shark movie. How do you make a movie out of like a 3-minute long song with baby level lyrics? You're going to have to get pretty creative with that one. The link is broken. Weird. Merch website is up. I'll try to put more stickers on there tonight. On the store thing. You're waiting for the Skibidi movie. Honestly, the Skibidi movie might be worth watching. If only so you can say, I watched the Skibidi toilet movie. If you can't access the website, you could try talking to Bird. Maybe he can help you. There isn't a command for the store link yet, but I'll make one once I get more stuff on there. Brent successfully received his sticker and all seems to be in good order, so it works and stuff. That's all I wanted to confirm before I added like 20 stickers. Your sister explains skibidi toilet to your mother. Spreading information, a scholar. Skibidi toilet is a strange thing. It's kind of interesting how a man in a toilet got so big. Like that man made a source filmmaker video a couple years ago and now he's probably a multi-millionaire with a movie in the works. And skibidi toilet is in Fortnite. You never know, you are going to create something and then everyone will just love it even if it's a toilet. Theory making oblivion. Oh yeah, I was going to give video game recommendations. For games that came out this year, I said these earlier. But Echo Point Nova is really good if you like a fast-paced shooter. Withering Rooms is really good if you like a horror, roguelike. Which kind of game? Withering Rooms is hard to describe because its gameplay is like a hack and slash, but also it doesn't feel that way most of the time. But it's really good. Ellen is also very good. I do recommend Ellen as well. Ellen gets a lot of updates all the time. If you've played Elona, it's made by the same person / people. Sometimes the updates are completely unhinged, like I think one I read the other day described how it gave underwear to every single creature. But yeah, recommend Ellen. Pretty cool game with lots of interesting stuff in it. You can do all sorts of crimes. There are too many cats on the screen, I mean. What else was there? Abiotic Factor is in early access, but it already has a whole ton of content in it, and the devs are very good. I recommend Abiotic Factor if you are interested in survival crafting games but with a more linear story. It's also got some nice Half-Life 1 setting sorta. You get to be a scientist. It's also got some SCP stuff going on sometimes. You want to clone your favorite tubers? There's already so many tubers, though. Do we really need clones? Let me try to remember what else I played this year. Gary's Mod is probably on sale. I recommend Gary's Mod because we do events and stuff with it. Yeah, it's 50% off. $5. In February I will almost certainly do a Half-Life 2 Coop event again. Total global saturation? I think you mean complete global saturation in a Wesker voice. If I opened my eyes and realized I was the clone, which variant would I choose to represent? What are the downsides to being a clone? Like, I know in real life if we clone animals and stuff, they have like genetic problems and stuff like that. Am I going to die at like 40? If I'm going to die younger, I'll be tail. You mislaid GMOD 9 and GMOD 10. It was certainly a different time. The player base is certainly a lot smaller for Gary's Mod servers. but I just run private stuff so it doesn't bother me much. I think Gary's mod is actually in a pretty good state to make a lot of cool stuff these days. Gary's mod uses a different version of Hammer these days, which allows for some cooler maps than before, larger and more expansive. And the game has never been more stable in terms of crashing, I think, either. Like last time we played Half-Life 2 Coop, we made it like to the very end of the game before crashing. That was pretty surprising to me. But yeah, I don't think I'd have that much issue being a clone, to be honest. Unless I was a clone for like they cloned themselves so they could get free organs. I don't want them to take my organs. Those are mine. Eat the original. I am not going to eat the original. But yeah, I recommend Gary's mod if you are interested in partaking in the birthday event in February. And other events down the line. Half-Life 2 is also probably on sale. Yeah, it's 80% off, putting it at $2. If you somehow do not own Half-Life 2, it holds up quite well. And it also includes episode 1 and 2 now. I replayed it all like earlier with the anniversary update they gave it. Had a lot of fun. A stream with 8 numbers would be very hard to understand. Have you ever watched an 8-person collab? Players like you love Earth Defense Force 6. I am not very experienced with EDF really. I have a surface level understanding of it. What's a collab? When two tubers love each other very much. They play video games together. And by love each other very much, I mean they are friends mostly. Among Us collabs were a little peak, to be honest. Most of the tubers collab with people they call their wives. I was not aware of this. Maybe this is why I don't collab very often. I don't have any wives. But no, I just wanted to make a joke. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to happen. A collab stream versus another collab stream. That's sort of like when VTubers participate in tournaments and stuff. I've seen a few Apex and Fall Guys collabs like that. I got distracted. What else do I recommend? I liked the Resident Evil 4 remake, but I also never played the original Resident Evil 4, so I couldn't tell you which is better. Nobody said Overwatch. Sorry. Love no. I played a lot of games this year. Wow. I'm just scrolling through VODs to see what's there. Beyond Citadel. Is this the sequel to that Anime Girl Doom? I've been meaning to play that. Welcome, Russell. Indeed, they redeemed way too many cats. You're thinking of OXO, Lady J. But yeah, I think my main recommendations for games that I played this year: Ellen, Echo Point Nova, Withering Rooms, and Abiotic Factor. That's the numbers recommendations of the year. I don't think I saw that one, Pilots. Golden Krona Hotel. Fight vampires with sunlight. Based. Sorry to any vampire viewers. I don't mind a little crafty. It's not quite like other survival crafts, it's more linear and stuff has a story. And I like the story. It's not like the other girls. Winter ID just say Black Souls. I did look up Beyond Citadel, but I should probably play regular Citadel first. Five games. I don't want my SZO levels to decrease winter. Half-Life 2 is an H game. It starts with H. Very true. Brand new, that one needs to be translated. Monster Girl Quest Paradox Part 3. Helldivers 2 is a weird game. Helldivers 2 does the thing where it's like a flip of the coin where the game is going downhill or uphill. It rapidly changes between where so bad and it's so over. It's a cool game though, but for me it feels like it's missing a little something after you've played enough of it. I think Helldivers 2 has a good model for a live service game, aside from just a couple things. My main problem with Helldivers 2 is that it felt like an early access game, and largely still does. It should have been marketed as an early access game, and then a lot of more of it would make sense. I don't think early access is a bad concept. People just need to look at it with more suspicion. I do think live service games kind of just worse than normal games. But in Helldivers 2 case they sort of weaved it in with the ongoing war and story and stuff, and I think that's probably the best use for it. I think early access is really useful for devs because it can help them shape their game as they make it. Though it does also lead to problems at other times, I think it's more good than bad. We don't have a single first-person game where you play as a cat girl. Well, if it's first person, how would you know you're a cat girl? You can't see yourself in Half-Life 2, so you could be a cat girl without knowing it. There are no mirrors in a lot of FPS games. Maybe I'll make one sometime then, Plov. I'll make a 30-minute long catgirl FPS. Just to be the first. Gunfire Reborn like. I'm sorry to say this, but it kind of sucks. I really was not a big fan of Gunfire Reborn. I just didn't like it that much, unfortunately. But I guess it does have a catgirl character in it that you can play. That's more of a furry kind though, I think. Distinction between furry catgirl and not furry catgirl. We aren't being catgirl racist, I'm just saying they're different. Different vibe. Not good or bad, just different. Pirates making a game is hard, you know. A Metroidvania where you play as a cat girl. I am certain there's a number of them. All Kaminamimi are Kamono in your Kakuro. I am not a furry though. I have run out of things to say. Then what's coming out of my ears? Cat particles. I think we've covered most of the Steam sale stuff for now, so I can close this. Seen any good holiday movies? I don't watch many movies really. I am just not much of a movie watcher is all. Funniest movie I watched this year was Madam Web, but it might only be funny for me. Sometimes certain things are absolutely hilarious to me for no known reason. Hide it snow. I'm not watching the Star Wars holiday special, sorry. Everyone thinks it was sloppy, no. Thank God I'm not alone. Anyways, we looked over some games and I even bought a few. You can't say her web connects us all, I'll start laughing. How many Steam trading cards did I get? The collector is here to collect. I think I got a few, but there's a small problem. So, I am going to explain how I buy video games. So, before I became a YouTuber, I had a Steam account. I know, scandalous. And I made a new Steam account to be a YouTuber with. That way I could do that in a way that my brain would accept better. But, I didn't want to review all of my video games, so I do this thing. Basically, Steam lets you share video games with family members. And I mean, I am my own family member. So basically, I Steam family share the games from my old Steam account to this one. But, that means I also buy most of the games on that other account. So all the trading cards are over there. I can give them to you, but I'll need to add you with my other Steam account. Or I guess you can send a request to the other Steam account. But also like, if you do that, don't perceive it at all. Is there lag? Oh, there is. Thanks, ISP. It's not exactly a secret, but it's not the tuber one, and I like to keep things separate. Welcome, Riot. They redeemed too many cats today. The secret number's inner circle. I don't think I have one of those. Which can you take home? How about this one, Riot? Do you want this one? I don't think I want this one, so it's yours. Sorry, too late. You didn't deny it fast enough. It's yours now. Are you in the secret circle? I don't have a secret circle. You want me to start a circle and raise venomous snakes? You want venomous snakes? I guess it would be kind of cool to have. You could leave traps in your home that launch snakes at people. Antivenom is good money. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me show you the schedule. The schedule. Crazy stuff. That layering. Help, there's too many cats in here, I can hardly move. Anyways, yesterday was the Christmas special. I am a little behind on VOD uploads, but I've got them all downloaded, so there's no risk of them getting deleted. I'll upload them all at some point. Why is your art on the screen? Winder redeemed it. Tomorrow, I'll play some Withering Rooms. And be a witch and stuff. What did I play? The Christmas special was like a mini story time. Where I, Santail, took you on a Christmas adventure. Where we delivered presents all the children. It ended up turning into the Nightmare Before Christmas though. But yeah, Withering Rooms on Friday. Fun and cool game. Saturday will be respite. Possibly a little Christmas themed. 1-2. Blue I haven't seen you in years. On Sunday, I don't know what we'll do. No idea really. Did some kids get us free? I don't think so. Community Rock and Stone. Probably not this week. I need to take it a little easier. Been working a little too hard. Probably will choose something laid back. Maybe more Dwarf Fortress or something. Yeah, we did throw ins box at that child. Fun times. And beyond this schedule, next week we have some collabs planned. It was a box I drew an X on Winder. Next week we got a Respite collab with Purity and also a collab with Booster. I'm not a scammer. Also it's New Year's next week, so we'll have a New Year's party. Don't increase your hype. Yeah, the year is almost over. Did a whole lot of stuff this year. The party stream will be a real like looking back, sort of thing. We'll look at all the games I played, the art you guys have drawn, things like it. It was indeed a year with numbers in it. Yeah, it's not over yet. True. Got a few more days. What am I planning for my New Year's resolutions? I want to try to fully finish a number of things. So, I have this problem lately where I basically almost finished things. Like 90% done. And then I don't actually finish them, and then I go do other stuff. That happened like 4 times this year probably. That's the main thing. I also still have my goal of making a game and getting it to a playable state by the end of the year. But I'll probably get distracted by 100 things. As for tuber specific goals, I have no idea really. I could throw out random numbers, but being a tuber is kind of chaotic growth wise, so I don't know if I'd meet any goals. I could be like 7192 subs, 7192 subs on YouTube, 7192 followers on Twitch this is the year. But I don't know if that's feasible. I'll talk about New Year's stuff more on New Year's probably. I'd like to say I'll collab more, but I think I said that last year too. And I collabed like maybe 3 times this year. I guess 5 since we got some next week. I can reuse goals. But I was supposed to get that one done and it didn't happen. I have proven to be an unreliable goal setter. Was the Berat trauma 2022? Has it been that long? "2023 sounds right." Goals are things to work towards. I suppose so. Overplanning. The one that I planned that got cancelled was like, maybe a month or 3 weeks ahead of time. Well, a couple fell through, but I don't want to go into detail about all of them. I'll do my best and try to do some cool tuber things. The grape one mostly fell through because her computer died and then she wanted to finish her model. And that one was more of an event than a collab. I think that might be everything I had to say for now. Anything else you guys want to talk about, or shall we see if we can find a person to raid? There's a number of people on today. Yeah, we'll probably raid Booster. Number of numbers. Hitman girl? You mean Watu000 or whatever? I am not sure. Maybe after I see her in the story I will decide. When it comes to rolling girls in the gacha, I need to like them. I only have so many roles after all, as I am a free-to-play gamer. Oh yeah, speaking of girls, Frontline 2. If you are a girls Frontline 2 player, I have created a platoon, which is like a guild. If you would like to join the Numbers military organization, do that, I guess. Join my platoon, please. Let me see what's going on with the raid then. Should I make a channel in the Discord for gacha games or something? Maybe I should make one and then just pin my friend codes and stuff. That way you can add me and join my army. Anyways, to the raid thing. Help me think of a raid message while I go and check things. We'll raid Booster, it looks like he's still going. car recommendation raid. Do that. Wait, not car. Cat. Cat recommendation raid. That's all from me for today. Thank you all for watching. Whether it was live or the VOD. I hope you all have a nice day and or night. And I will see you next time. Now every single one of these cats will leave. Nya. There is your Nya.